the 2024 Volkswagen Golf. This is going to be your last model year to get the manual transmission, but that does not mean it's going to be the last model year for the Golf. The vehicle will continue to exist for a little while longer. It's just that 2024 will mark the last year for the manual transmission. And I will share more of my thoughts and experiences with the manual throughout this video. But for now, let's talk about what's new for this model year. We get some new wheel designs, and we also get power folding mirrors along with the Golf GTIs that do come equipped with the manuals. They also come with a special package known as the GTI 380. And this is going to include gloss black 19-inch wheels along with performance summer tires and some other black accents. Also, the GTI 380, there's going to be an exclusive graphite gray metallic paint job that's going to be available for you to choose if you so wish. So they are helping to further differentiate the fact that you are driving a manual transmission GTI by offering this 380 package. So those are your main changes. And just so you know, the Golf is only available as a GTI or the Golf R. The GTI is going to utilize the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 241 horsepower and 273 pounds-feet of torque. The Golf R utilizes the same engine, but now it produces 315 horsepower and 295 pounds-feet of torque. Again, both models are available as a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual clutch. However, the GTI only comes with front-wheel drive, whereas the Golf R is only available as an all-wheel drive model. Fuel economy is great with both cars. The GTI is about 23 city, 34 highway, and the Golf R is a little over 20 city and about 30 on the highway. Just depends on if you get the 6-speed manual or the automatic. The auto does get better fuel economy with these cars, and we do have detailed pricing for these cars. A base model S GTI is going to start at a tad under $33,000, and this includes destination. Then you have the 380S, the SE, 380 SE, the Autobahn, and the 380 Autobahn. And the price just incrementally goes up, and the Autobahns are going to be around $41,000. But honestly, I think you're better off sticking with the S model of the Golf GTI. I think that's the best value proposition, and I'll show you why in a bit. But the Golf R is going to be between $46,000 to $47,000. You will be saving about $800 when you go with the manual Golf R, but I do think it is worth stepping up to the automatic with these vehicles. Not just for the better fuel economy, but I think it matches the character of these cars a lot better. I did a whole video comparing the manual and the automatic in a separate vid, and I will have that linked in the description box below. You can check that video out after you're done watching this. And I get it, this is the last model year for the manual, but I'm just not a huge fan of like a half-baked manual. What they're offering here in this car is perfectly acceptable in like an economy car. It's a mushy, soft feeling manual with long gear throws, and it just simply does not match the character, that sharp, razor-edged, sporty feel that the Golf has to offer. The manual just doesn't match that character. However, the dual clutch does. When you get on those paddle shifters, it is so quick to respond, it is instantaneous, and I genuinely had more fun driving this car with the dual clutch because you can also manipulate the sounds that the car makes a little bit better. When you have the DSG, you can make the exhaust system crackle and pop a little bit easier with the automatic, and once again, it's adding to the character. And this isn't the first car to have this type of mushy feel to its manual. I remember the early model 997 generation Porsche 911s, they also had a soft, mushy feeling manual. It was interesting, it's unique, you don't quite expect that for a performance car of that caliber. And what many people ended up doing is they did like a short shifter conversion on the manuals of the Porsche, and they also did the same thing with these Golf products. In fact, in my Golf video, I think someone mentioned there's like a Nuo Speed short shifting kit. If you're going to buy these cars with the manual, I would definitely do that modification. I have no idea how that's going to affect your warranty, but if you want a manual, I would definitely upgrade it. And you can also check the comments of my previous Golf video, a lot of owners did comment their experience with the manual versus the automatic, and you can read up on that as well. These are my quick thoughts. Anyway, back to the car. A 2024 base model GTI S model comes really well equipped with things like ambient lighting, heated front seats, push button start, an 8.25-inch touchscreen with wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay, along with a wireless charging pad. That's all really great to see on a base model car that costs 33 grand. You also get a crappy little 6-speaker audio system. That's one thing I don't like. Even with the Golf R and the Harman Kardon audio system, it really doesn't sound that great. So if you love your music, yeah, the Golf might disappoint you there. That might be another modification you might want to do with these cars. If you really do want great music quality, is go with an aftermarket audio system if you're okay with people, dismantling your car. But with the GTI, the dual clutch models are going to have 18-inch wheels, whereas the manuals will get the 19s, that 380 package with the summer tires. The Golf Rs, what I really like about them is they pretty much come fully loaded. You have every option available to you. There's no additional packages you need to add in. I mean, it genuinely comes equipped like a luxury car. So you have everything that you need at your disposal when you go with the Golf R. And that's why I don't really recommend paying like $41,000, $42,000 for a GTI. Just step up to the R at that point. And really, I love driving these cars. They are amazing. They are pretty much like the perfect daily drivers, especially the R because it comes with that all-wheel drive. And these cars, it sticks to the road like glue. It is remarkable how well these cars handle and how high their capabilities are. I would say the only cons driving these cars is going to be those touch haptic buttons throughout the cabin space. Not too many people like that, along with the infotainment and the audio system. Outside of that, the car is amazing. I love the way it looks. It's a beautiful looking hatchback. I really like the white GTIs with the red accents. I think that looks really sharp. And it's just such an attractive, fuel efficient, great handling package that continues to exist till this day. Obviously, everyone has moved on to SUVs because the people who have the funds to buy new cars, they're typically families or people with dual incomes. Most of them are in the 40 to 60-year-old age, and they're buying up SUVs, not necessarily these hatchbacks. I think people in their 20s literally make up 2% of the new car buying market. So yeah, these things don't exactly fly off the shelf, and because of that, the few cars that are available, I think there's 1,200 GTIs available throughout the country. In the United States, there's a little under 300 Golf Rs available, and I think there's about 500 Jetta GLIs. It's not the same thing as the Golf, but I just thought I would mention that. And because there's such low volume and low demand, Volkswagen is going to be squeezing every last customer that's interested in these cars, meaning there's no real good deals and there's no crazy discounts for these cars. I also have a free leasing calculator in the description box below, provided by AutoCompanion. I ran some leasing numbers and it's pretty trash. It's like 7 to 8% interest rate for the Golfs and the Jetta GLIs, and it's just awful. You're paying over $550 for a base model GTI Golf and like $700 a month for a Golf R. So leasing is pretty much out of the question. You're better off doing a finance and paying it off as quickly as possible. And if you're really interested in long-term ownership of these cars, just buy the extended warranty and you should be good to go. That's everything you need to know for the 2024 Volkswagen Golf. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, but thank you for watching, take care, and goodbye.